Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, today we are going to talk about something that I find pretty, amusing because I get asked this question a lot from everybody that knows me and has seen me driving the exact same vehicle for the past 5 or 6 years now. I guess it'll be 6 years this coming February or March, whenever I bought this thing. Daily driven commuter car that whole time. And my commute has not been a short one for any of the jobs that I've had since I've had this car. The first job I had, I was commuting around 70 miles, 70, 80 miles a day. Next job, about the same. Right now, about the same. So you can imagine doing that 5 days a week. 5, 6 years, it's going to rack up the miles. How many miles this 2005 Mustang GT has on it, and it still runs like the day I got it. Which it wasn't brand new when I bought it. I bought it as a used vehicle. It was at the time, it was older anyways. I mean, I guess I bought this thing in 2012, something like that. So it was 7 years old when I got it and had 68,000 miles on it, some change. It was a really clean car for 2005. It did not look like it had that many miles on it. Most people would cringe when I tell them I bought a car that had 68,000 miles on it. But I don't care. It was really maintained very well. You just tell by looking at the car that whoever had it before me did a really good job on it, had a lot of work done to it. Drove it like crazy, all highway miles, drove it all over the place. It's been on numerous road trips with me, and I haven't had any issues. It's just regular V8, 4.6 liter, 3-valve, 5-speed. Everything in it mechanically is the same thing that was in it when I got it. As far as drivetrain goes, I haven't done anything to it. All I've had to do is change tires, I've changed the batteries, alternator, done some exhaust work myself on it. That's about it. Other than that, it still does everything it was supposed to do. So the question, how many miles are on this car? Today, right now, I am at 216,718 miles on this Mustang. Now, is that a lot of miles? Yes, it is. Would I suggest you go out and get you a car that has this many miles right now? It depends. Highly maintained car? Sure. Go right ahead and get you one. Because you're probably going to get a heck of a deal on it, number one. The thing is, this thing still drives, runs great, doesn't smoke. Or if you drive a car for a lot of miles, maintain it. It'll run forever if you do everything you're supposed to do to it. Change your oil. It's not that hard. Check your oil, especially when you get a lot of miles on your car. Regularly check your oil, make sure you're not burning any oil, and if you are, make sure you're replacing what's been burned. That way you're not messing your engine up, because then that's when you start having mechanical failure. If you have an automatic transmission, check your transmission fluid regularly just to make sure that everything's running correctly. And also, if you have a manual transmission, there's nothing wrong with swapping out your transmission fluid your gear oil every now and then. I think I have Synchro Mesh in mine. I changed that a while back. It had Royal Purple in it when I first got it. We have since changed out transmission. I've done Synchro Mesh in it, and then the rear end we've had to redo a seal on the drive shaft, so we put some more Royal Purple in that. It's been working perfect ever since. Now, with a car this many miles on it, yes, it's a Mustang. It rattles. It has rattles everywhere in it, but that's a Mustang. They're known for that. So how do you do to remedy that? You put a loud exhaust on it, then you can't hear them. Problem solved. It's pretty loud as it was, but then I put an off-road X-Pop on it. Yeah, I don't even hear the rattles on the highway speed, so it doesn't matter. Main question about that, the main issue with that is that don't be afraid of high mileage cars. A lot of people see something, they get something that goes over 100,000 miles, and they immediately think it's just going to fall apart. I'm like, if you have taken care of that vehicle, it will keep running for you until the day it just completely runs into the ground or the wheels fall off of it. Is normally what I tell people. I will drive this car until the wheels fall off of it, or there's some catastrophic mechanical failure that there's no point in doing anything else with it. But until then, I'm going to keep maintaining it. I'm going to keep driving it and doing everything I can with it. It's been a good car. It's been awesome. I treat my cars, I look at my cars like it's, I don't want to say a pet because it's not really a pet, but I guess in a way it is. If something goes wrong with it, let's say something breaks down on it, well, it's my fault. It's going to be my fault. So I can't just get rid of it and go, oh, you stupid car, look what you did to me. So I look at a car some days and I just feel like they're looking at me like, the times that my alternator's gone out on this thing and I feel like, I need to hurry up and fix this thing. And if I don't, my car just sits there and it looks like it's just pouting at me saying, hey, fix me, come on, let's go, I'm ready to go. I feel like they do have personalities. So just maintain them. Do what you can to fix your car. Learn how to maintain your car, number one. Because sometimes you trust somebody else to do it, something can go wrong, and, well, there you you go. It's a whole other story. Unless you look at your vehicle like it's an investment, which a lot of people do, it is an investment. But unless you're in the business of getting new vehicles very regularly, if you want to do that, then yeah, don't run up the miles on your car. Still take care of it, but once you start getting up to a certain level, that's when you might want to switch it out. If you just don't care, just like having new cars, go right ahead. Personally, I will drive this 216,000 miles change Mustang until it just won't go anymore. Now, that being said, I know in the past I've talked about doing some modifications to this car. One thing, or a couple things, because technically it's two of them, is I would love to do a cam swap on this car one day when it's not my daily driver. Now, at that point, I don't know how many miles I'm going to have on this car. I have 225,000 miles. I might have a quarter million miles on it before I get to that point. Probably not, but it might. And I want to maintain it enough that way all the internal components that are there around the cams can handle the camshafts, the new camshafts. And I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm not going to put a blower on it. I just want a nice choppy idle. So it's not my daily driver. It sounds pretty tough sitting there at a stoplight. Hot rod cams and Brent speed and the Detroit rocker cams and Brent speed. I've had one individual tell me that no, do not do anything over 150,000 miles. But then I had another place, Brent speed actually, say, sure, you can drop cams into a high mileage car. It shouldn't be a problem as long as it's maintained. Of course, because if everything is lubed up in there, you keep your oil good, keep your oil changed, everything in there, those metallic surfaces will have some wear. They should be able to handle a cam swap. So that's good news. Good news to me. So that means in the future, one of these days, hopefully you guys will be able to see a choppy Mustang chopping around on here, and it'll be one of those two cams. I'm not sure which one yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. I like them both. I love the sound of the hot rod cams, but then you lose some low end torque apparently. I don't know. And then the Brent speed cams are pretty solid all the way. You get some choppiness to it, not as aggressively, but then you apparently have a more solid power band all the way up through and through. We will see what happens in the future, but more or less what I'm trying to educate people on is, not educate people, but more or less let you know that don't be afraid of getting some miles on your car. It's not going to fall apart. You're not going to suddenly be in this money pit that, everyth's falling apart on this car. There's, this one little thing that goes out. So what? They're cheap to fix if you learn how to do it yourself. Get on the website yourself, because guess what? Guys, the parts stores, that's all they're doing. They're getting on a website, their website, and searching everything. That's why they ask you all these questions about your model and trim and all this stuff of your car. Get on Rock Auto or something like that. Find your own parts and learn how to fix it. They're not hard. YouTube it. Learn how to do it. Then you can fix these things, and don't take it to the dealership if you don't have to, especially if it's out of warranty, because they're going to get charged tons of money to fix something very small. I hear somebody took their vehicle in to have a door latch fixed, and it was $500. Yeah, you could have fixed that at home for probably $50-$60. So don't do that. This high mileage car is going to keep rolling and rolling. It's going to be in a lot of videos with you guys. It's going to be, because this is mainly going to be my studio. Once again, every day you probably get a lot of videos from me, or at least during the week, a few of me sitting in this car talking about anything. Who knows what? But a couple things coming up. Hopefully this week I'm going to get my bow from my brother. It's actually his bow. I'm going to get it from him and just start shooting it in the backyard and see if I like this or not, see if I want to buy a bow. Do some workout stuff as well, but more or less, we're just going to kind of wing it for the week. We'll see what happens. You'll probably have some traffic rants from me this week, because this is where I spend 3 hours a day, an hour or so there, an hour or so back, so 2 or 3 hours. Plenty of free time to talk and rant. But lesson of the day today, take care of your cars. They will last as long as you need them to last. And then when it does get to a point that you need another car, your car should be paid off, and you should have had a chance to save up some money to put a down payment on one or buy another one to replace it with. So, that being said, have a good day. We'll see you later.